Cutting it a bit tight, but here we are. Green flag is out for the BSBL Junior Series Season 7 preseason races. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I am the Mighty L, president of BSBL, along with my guest commentator. All right, right before we get to him, let me turn down this volume. All right, turn off the graphics. Volume should be there. Okay, now I can hear myself think. Hopefully you guys can hear our guest commentator, Jump Dude. How's it going, man? They can't hear you. All right, hold on. They can't hear you. They can't hear you. They can't hear you. All right, try again. Okay, there we go. Yes, they can hear you now. They can hear you. It's all good. We are green flag again. Sorry about cutting it a little tight. Oh, contact for the lead. That is TGI Slop. Gotta get used to some of the new schemes. We got a lot of them this season. Also, a lot of rebrands and just brand new teams in general. There's 3 new teams. We have Verizon Motorsports, Skoda Motorsports, and Mercedes AMG Motorsports. Got 3 brand new teams. Also, a few rebrands. Grubhub, no more. That is now United Autosports. Who else do we have? It's in the corner of the screen. You can see we have a slightly rebranded Volvo Junior, but they're still Volvo Junior. Killer Motorsports, demoted to the Junior Series. That is now Napa Racing. And Xfinity is no more. That's been rebranded to Microsoft Racing. So yeah, a lot of different, a lot of different names, a lot of different schemes, new teams. How many drivers we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, we only have 8 drivers. That's interesting. We have a lot on the server, which is odd. So. And that's why we have preseason. This I really kind of thought we needed a preseason, especially with all the different new teams, new drivers in the league. Got a lot of those too this season. A good amount of rookies. Let's go through the field here. This is a Society driver, Thunder Now, Mr. Very Unfunny. This is a Stellar Smirnoff, very nice 43 Cheese-Mobile. Monster Jam fan and the Skoda number 76, Kansas City on the quarter panel. Saw that yesterday in the All-Star race. Genius Puppy in the 83 for Pigment. That's one of the teams that didn't rebrand. Oh, we got Ryan Rocks for United Autosport in the 066. He falls back a little bit. Hype Blocks for, what team is this for? Microsoft, the 52. We have a few drivers at the start. No, you don't. Yeah, Microsoft has a lot of colors, but typically don't see gold. All right. That is right. Just like the Cheez-It car, up and over he goes. He's going to have a rough finish, but it's all right. It's only preseason. Not too many points on the line. Though obviously still want to get it. There goes a Thunder, and now he gets turned over. That's Society. Further to the front, it's a battle between Monster Jam and Genius Puppy. In Monster Jam does a incredible flip, somehow lands it, and it's going to be really hard for them to catch the Pigment driver of Genius Puppy. I think he's got this in the bag as long as he doesn't wreck. Another car upside down. That's TGI Slop in another one, and an Autosport driver upside down, but no pressure for Puppy. Pigment gets the first win of preseason. Monster Jam second. 3rd, Ryan Rocks. 4th, Mr. Very Unfunny. 5th, Thunder Anew. 6th is Bucket. 7th, Hype Blocks. And 8th will go to TGI Slop. Still waiting for one other finisher. But that does not get points. It did seem pretty chaotic. Even with only 8 drivers. It should have been 10. But there was not. Pigment Racing. Sorry, I do not have. Okay, just a little heads up for today. Sorry, I do not have the driver custom cards today. So it'll just be like what you see there with Pigment driver, Microsoft driver, Autosport driver, etc. So that's what it's gonna be like that today. But next week I'll have all the custom driver cards, so don't have to worry about that. All right, we'll go into Snowy Slopes for the second race of the day, and this is just the normal format. Let me update the finish graphic real quick. Yeah, this is just the normal format. Nothing really special. Just going to take it nice and easy for preseason. Don't need anything crazy. This is, again, mainly just to get these drivers accustomed with the junior series. Kind of get also the drivers that have raced in here back into the groove a little bit. Yes, and hopefully make the actual season start a little less chaotic, a little not as crazy, which is the goal with here. But yes, top 5 get points. First is going to get 3. Second and third get 2 points, and fourth and fifth get 1 point. Just so everybody is aware. That's why we get lined up. Again, this season we qualified for a Twitch affiliate, so we will be having ad breaks throughout the race days. It only plays for some people. I really wish it was everybody, so we kind of did this in unison, but it doesn't. So we will be having ad breaks every now and then for during the stream. Thank you, Mr. Turtle Man, for the follow for like the 50th time. But yeah, we'll have an ad break, and we will be back for some of you in 1 minute. And then some of you don't get an ad, and you stick with us. Again, snowy slopes. Take a look at a few of these drivers. We got Kane DE, aka Durag. He's back in the Junior Series, and the 07 Napa Auto Parts Mobile. Very nice scheme. We have Lambe for the 21. If I just put that up on the screen real quick, the 21 is Verizon. So that's a Verizon driver owned by BSBL veteran NTR. Here's SBTC YT for Stellar Smirnoff. I believe that is Stellar Smirnoff. Yes, that is Stellar Smirnoff. Sword, still driving for Society and his 007 car. UPNC and the number 3, which I believe, is that Mercedes? No, it's United. My bad. It is United. Yeah, it's also a little bit of a time for me to get some practice and see the schemes and the base scheme changes and the drivers trying to get used to them. Here's Let's Go, who was in the Cup Series a season ago. He's back in BSBL. Driving the 8, and this is for, I believe he got hired for, was it Skoda? I think it was Skoda. Let me put up the base schemes again real quick. Yes, it was Skoda Motorsports. 28 seconds now until we get underway. Hype blocks again for Microsoft, rebranded from Xfinity. Hockey Foot and the 41 for Mercedes. Bergen for Volvo Junior. Nice. That's a nice. Yeah, I was just about to say, this is a very nice one from this guy right here. Welcome to the Junior Series. We're off at Snowy Slopes. Green flag for Solos race number 2. It does have banking. I wish they had some speed boost further on the banking, but they do not. At least in this portion of the track. I don't think they have it at the end. But that would be a cool addition. I hope Gage is watching this and taking notes. 91, Volvo Junior in the lead. Hoping to rebound a little bit from last season. We're always used to having Volvo Junior on the top, and also just Volvo on top, regardless, whatever series it is. Ended up choking at the last second at the end of the season, and did not advance to the Cup Series. Stayed in the Junior Series. Burger. It's Burger Inn. Is it? I don't know. Call him Burger. I'm fine with calling him Burger. That's fine. I will call this man Burger. It looks like it would be pronounced Burgeon. Burgeon. That's what I would. could call him Lua too. I could call him Lua. But I like Burger better just because. Pretty tame race so far. This is going to be probably a pretty calm race. This is snowy slopes. It's a wide track. Very scenic. It's a long one too. Fun fact, this track was actually made like 2 years ago. It was supposed to be released. It never was. Gage decided to randomly bring this track back from the dead and released it. It's quite a nice map. I wish it was a little quicker. That's probably my only complaint. Other than that, I really like the feel of it. I like how it's wide. We finally got a wider track. All the recent ones that they released have not been wide. Durag in the lead. Big run from the 21 for Verizon Motorsports. That's Jay. He takes his Ford 21 to the front. Now it's Society. Oh, bigger run from the 3 car. The 3 car is a United Autosports. God, I was so used to seeing that as Grubhub. Ooh, finally got some contact. Wasn't much, though. They wasn't any threat of getting wrecked. I've said this the last few seasons. The Junior Series is way more calm than the Cup Series. It really doesn't matter how many drivers you put on them. They just react a lot. They react a lot quicker. They're cleaner, it seems. Yeah, but typically it's not. Every now and then you get a little craziness with a driver or two, and things kind of all the clean racing goes out the window. But the majority of the time they keep it together pretty well. There's 9 cars there. Pigman driver is missing. I am expecting a few drivers to miss today. Again, this is the preseason. There's a lot less points on the line. However, there's still points. If you win, that's 3 points. Second through third is 2 points. Fourth and fifth is 1 point. And we've seen points decided, just like last season for the Junior Series Championship. I believe it was less than 20 points. I mean, that preseason that could have made the difference. It could. Yeah, so you want to take even the preseason races seriously. Very nice. Just having a nice, calm race. Wish we had a little more action on the track, but that's snowy slopes for you. These junior drivers are behaving very well. There were some ramps that they were going down. That's what caused the 21 to get into the Volvo junior driver. I shall call Berger. Got the right-hander. Again, at the bottom of this, bottom of the progress bar, that is wrong. It looks like they're just about to hit the end. There's actually a little bit more time left. For those of you that are curious about that. Who do we have in the lead? Let's go. Former Ford Performance driver in the Cup Series. Moved down to the Junior Series, now driving for the newly formed Skoda Motorsports, which is owned by Shadow Sartex. Few drivers slowing down. Things are starting to pick up. Durag to the lead in Napa. Side by side with him and Let's Go. Mercedes. Hawk goes through the middle. He takes the lead now. What can the stellar Smirnoff driver do in the 42? I think Hypeblocks is in a pretty good position right now. The Microsoft driver. He's still not going for the move. This end comes up really quick on you. Don't want to wait too long. Further up front now, spectating Hawk. Durag in the lead for Napa. Napa trying to get its first win in the Junior Series. Big run from Hypeblocks. Berger gives him a push. It's going to be Hockey that gets the win for Mercedes. Mercedes' first ever win. UPNC second. Third, Lambe. Fourth is Durag. Fifth is Berger. Sixth is Sword. Seventh, Hypeblocks. Eighth, SBTC. And Let's Go is going to get ninth. I would like to give a big congratulations to all the drivers in that race. The entirety of that race, even the end, seemed extremely clean. Good job to all of you guys. Hope we can keep that up throughout the entire season. But Mercedes, first win as a team. Congratulations. It's owned by G-Men. Mercedes gets their first ever win as an organization, and solos number 2. Now we head to Darlington. And thanks to all 44 of you for tuning in to the stream. Appreciate it. If any of you are new, happen to just catch this on Twitch on this Sunday morning, we are a Backstretch Battles League for the game Backstretch Battles on Roblox. We have 2 divisions. You're watching the Junior Series. At 12:30, our main series, the Cup Series, comes on. This is preseason. Still time to join. There's an invite link to the Discord server if you would be interested in joining the league. Still spots left. Not too many, though. So, want to get them while you can. And also, I'd like to thank today's sponsor while these drivers get all lined up for the first duos race of the season. The NebulonDiscovery 1500. Thanks to Nebulon for sponsoring the entirety of the preseason race day. Let me find his message. I had a direct message everybody for the All-Star race yesterday, so. Alright, so Nebulon's message says hello to everybody. He has this undisclosed sum of rewards from another league he participated in. And he needed help, and he didn't know what he was going to do with the money, so he decided to spend it on BSBL Junior Series and Cup Series preseason races. He said, now don't mind me as I throw away all of this dirty money. See you on the track. Thanks, Nebulon, for sponsoring BSBL preseason race day. Big thanks to that. Very sweet indeed. This will be Duos 1A. Let me check real quick which drivers are in this, which teams are in this Duos race. They did change. It'll be Volvo Junior, Squid Force Pigment Racing, United Autosports, Napa Racing, and Skoda Motorsports. Should still have a total of 10 drivers. I only count 8. Here's NR Poly in the 19, making, I believe, his 3rd Junior Series consecutive season. Are we trying the roll and start format for Cup today? That was from Griffin. I have been wanting to do this. I know you've been asking that a little while. I know you've been asking that for a little while now, and trust me, I do wanna do it. I just have not found the proper time to get it sorted. We will try and do it for the first race day of the official season. We'll probably try that next week. What do you mean by rolling format? Yeah, we'll probably do. We might try that for next week when the official season starts. Oh, I count 10 drivers. We should be ready to go here in a second. Here's the pair of Volvo Junior. Now has Sony as a sponsor. Soliad in a 57. I like that too. That might be Trackhouse font. Is this track? No, this is Cully Grayson's font. I think that's Cully Grayson's font. 76 Monster Jam fan. We have, what is this? A vehicle. All right, this is not an approved scheme. I can tell you that right now. Okay, well, that is a scheme. That I don't think that one's approved either. He's working on it. Now we're back to the, what is that? The surface of the sun? It looks like the surface of the sun. What is this? This man is a 2015 iPhone. That's great. I don't even know who this is. I literally do not even know who this is. Okay, if you are watching the stream right now and you cannot load your scheme, just go into your team's base scheme. Otherwise, I mean, who doesn't like the core of the sun? All right, well, we got Mr. iPhone Man inside the core of the sun. Here's Auto Sports. Geno, Skodas, Vdemu. I'm just gonna call him VD. PM Raptor, which should be for Pigment, along with Genius Puppy in the 83. And then we have two Napa drivers, Bucket and the Intimidator. I think we're just waiting on Mr. Vehicles. Yeah, you can't use the surface of the sun. I'm sorry. The surface of the sun is not an allowed scheme. Last time I checked. I'm surprised you haven't melted by now. Especially that you're an iPhone. I mean, those things break very easily. And also they're just they're also just not the superior phone. The superior phone is Android. Who here? Oh, hold on. This is a great time. This is a great time to start a poll. Give me one moment. Yeah. Okay. There's a poll. There's the poll, guys. I don't know if it showed up or not. You see, this is why we have preseason. Also, thanks to all the staff team trying to sort this all out. We have 11 drivers. This is exactly why we have preseason, to prevent this from happening when it really, really matters more. Did the vote show up? Because I'm not seeing the vote on. Yes, you guys are fantastic. Thank you so much. All right, so again, 12 drivers. That is not right. We have an extra team here that shouldn't be here. And the man is still the surface of the sun. This man needs to get out of the car. I think it is. I'm not sure. Oh, here's Groot. There's the other Society driver. This is a new scheme. I like the Society splashes. It's kind of a sports car themed. It's got the crown in the center. You need to run a subway car in the Cup Series. You need to run a subway car, and you know it. Okay, so Society is in the next race. So that's why we didn't have any Society before. All right, now we're back down to 11. Yeah, we're going to be kicking a driver here. If this man does not get outside of the surface of the sun, I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to yeet you out of the server. And there he goes. We have yeeted him out of the server. We have 10 drivers. Should be about time to get going. How's the vote? Because I can't see it on my end, and I have no idea why. I should be able to see the vote, but I can't. Oh, wait, no, I can. It's at the top. Android is winning. 5-3. Very nice. All right, we should. All right, I'm starting to count down 30 seconds. Initiated 30-second countdown, and we are underway with the first duos race of the season. NebulonDiscovery be a BSBL streamer. Is he, though? I think BSBL is superior. 4, 3, 2, 1. We are finally underway. Racing at Darlington. BSBL Junior Series preseason. Bucket gets the lead early on in the Napa Auto Parts 27. His teammate now takes the lead. Ooh, gets very loose. Almost into the pigment, but saves it well. Geno in the lead for United Autosports. Multiple drivers in the wall. It's also a faster track. Almost half the time as snowy slopes. Whoever is streaming hit my DMs. We pay good. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? You need to elaborate. All right, the poll ended. I don't know what the results are because I actually can't see that. It was a tie. Oh man. At least you didn't let iPhone win. At least you guys didn't let the iPhone win. That makes me happy. Earnhardt Sr., 31. Giving a push to Monster Jam fan. But 3 cars on the right. Oh, Geno goes through the middle. First race where we have a full field of 10 cars. Here's Ryan Rocks in the 066. Let's take a closer look at the United Autosports scheme. Again, this was Grubhub. They are no longer Grubhub. They've been rebranded. It's also owned by O. He owned it for a good portion of last season. Just decided to rebrand now. It is a clean scheme. There's also multiple other ones fairly similar to that. You'll see them on the track eventually. Here's Genius Puppy and Pigment 83. I will continue to praise these guys. It's been quite impressive. Besides that, absolutely horrible getting started for this race, a horrible wait time. Everything else has been fine. The actual driving, you guys have been extremely clean. Hope we can continue that for the end of this race. Monster Jam puts himself in the wall. 45 comes to almost a complete stop. So these guys get ready for the end. Spectate Soliad. Bucket's in the lead. Led the first portion of this race. Can he lead the end of it? Side by side with him and Soliad. Napa trying to get their first win in the Junior Series since what? Would that be Season 3? Soliad, Volvo Jr., his teammates here are going to make it 3 wide. Volvo Jr. making a sandwich out of Napa. But we got to run from Oh, there goes Napa. Bucket is going to win. First out of the gate. It's going to be the first to cross the finish line. Napa gets their first win in Junior Series since, I believe, what, like Season 3? Season 2? Killer Motorsports was a Junior Series team at one point. VD, second. Third, Genius Puppy. Fourth, Burger. Fifth, Ryan Rock. Sixth, Soliad. Seventh, Monster Jam Fan. Eighth, Earnhardt. Ninth, PM Raptor. And Unbelievable, 10th. I think he might have had a little bit of help. It's kind of hard to say. They all won for it at the very end. But Napa gets their first win. Again, this was Killer Motorsports. Has been rebranded. First win for that team in the Junior Series in a long time. And now we are preparing ourselves for the second Duos bracket, Duos 1B. The 5 other teams get to race here. Thank you, James, for the follow. I appreciate that. We are now up to 228 followers. Now 229. It just updated for me. So we are 21 followers away from our milestone of 250. Where, yes, I will put on the camera. I will do face reveal. Once we hit 250 followers. But in this, yeah. I cannot wait for my face to be plastered all over the BSBL Discord server for all of eternity. Duos 1B bracket is going to be Stellar Smirnoff, Microsoft Racing, Society Racing, Verizon Motorsports, and Mercedes AMG Racing. So the 5 other teams that were not in the first bracket are now in the second. Here's AFK Roach for Microsoft, brand new scheme. Subaru, and even though it's a Ford Mustang, this is very cursed. My man, what's going on here? Why are you running a Subaru brand on a Ford Mustang? Why? Yeah, why is the number so? Actually, I think he kind of meant for it to go with the graphic. I still think it would have looked better if it was bigger. I think it would have looked better if it was larger. This scheme, I just, it's nothing really wrong with it, like design-wise, besides the number, but that's a personal thing. But why are you running a Subaru and a Ford Mustang? That is like, you guys just continue to make this very cursed. BQ60 running the same scheme you did last season. It's a very nice one, though. US Air Force 60. That's a Stellar Smirnoff. Here's the other Microsoft. Again, Hype Blocks in the Gold 52. Verizon with Lambay in the 21. St. Wizzy, the Stellar Smirnoff base scheme of 42. G-Man driving his own car, his own team. Mercedes. Thunder now for Society, and his teammate Groot also for Society. We are missing 2 drivers. What are we missing? We have Smirnoff. We only have 1 Smirnoff, and we have 2 Societies. We have 1 Verizon. I think we only have 1 Verizon and 1 Smirnoff. I think we're missing 1 from each. But while we wait on those last 2 drivers, I'm going to take a quick commercial break. Do not go anywhere. We will be right back for Junior Series preseason. Duos 1B. Don't want to miss it. And then some of you just stick around because, I don't know, it's Twitch. Oh, we got 17 seconds. I may have mistimed that very slightly. Oh, but on my end, I got like a 15-second ad instead of a 1-minute ad. So it's all over the place. Anyway, 1 second. We are green. Green flag is underway. We're racing in the nighttime in farmland. I really actually don't know what this track is called. I'm going to figure that out right now. Is it just country? Countryside. Okay, that was close. It's just countryside. Oh, big. That is really funny. Oh, we have a late starter. This is the other Verizon. So we got 2 Verizons on track. We're only missing, I believe, I don't know which team driver it was. I think it was Stellar Smirnoff. I think that was the only driver we were missing. So we only have 1 Smirnoff. Everybody else is accounted for. Yeah, I'll definitely have enough time. 4 wide for the lead. How about that? Here's some action. Groot to the... It's still 4 wide, barely. And a big run from G-Man and the other Society. Are we going to make it 5 wide? Oh, they're trying. Still 3 wide for second. Oh, run! Hit over the ramp! Groot goes up and over and slams in the Hype Blocks. Now Groot is now back with the late starter with Verizon. BQ60 with Stellar Smirnoff. Wait, hold on. This is the other Stellar Smirnoff. So it's not... We are not missing another Smirnoff. What's the driver we're missing? Oh, VQ60. Spectate him and he goes up and over. So I apologize that there is 2 Stellar Smirnoffs racing. There's 2 Microsofts. There's 2 Verizons. Is there 2 Societies? We have 2 Societies. I don't know. I'm I'm a little bit lost. Do we actually have 10 drivers? No, we don't. Oh wait, there's a really late driver way back there. G-Man is Mercedes. Oh, do we only have one Mercedes? That might be it. That's probably it. G-Man is the only Mercedes racing right now. We go past the halfway point. Yeah, this has been probably the most chaotic of the day so far. A lot of cars on a very narrow track with ramps. Society in the lead right now. 2 and 3 wide for second. Oh, he gets into the wall. Now Verizon. Oh, Verizon's going to put each other in the wall. You guys were doing well as far as clean racing goes. Now it's getting a little chaotic. Verizon currently holds the top spots, 1-2. Lambate, and then Minty in second. The end is right there. Verizon's going to try and hold off the entire field. VQ60 through the middle with Stellar Smirnoff. Now G-Man with a run. He slows down. Gets into Microsoft. Does anybody have anything for VQ60? He's going to push the leader. Trying to get a good view of this. Here's AFK Roach. He's in the lead. Here comes everybody. 2 and 3 wide for the lead. Stellar Smirnoff is going to get the win. SBTC. Second, AFK Roach. And it's actually a Timon score tie for second. AFK Roach is scored with second, however. Third is Groot. Fourth is Minty. Fifth is Lamb. Everybody else does not get points. It definitely was. It didn't seem bad, though. It seemed like it was just a lot of hard racing at the end. I didn't see anything that was out of the that looked like it was overly aggressive. Now we go back to the Duos A bracket. We'll be racing. What is this track called? Let's take a look. Winter Wonderland. Sorry, I'm not good with the track names. You guys probably already know that by now. Not good with the track names. 50 viewers. How about that? I wonder where we rank in worldwide Roblox streams. Let's take a look. 7th. We are 7th for worldwide Roblox streams. That is. I think that is the highest actually we've been on a Sunday morning. Winter Wonderland we go to. So all the drivers start to file in. Here's a pair of Skoda drivers. And also, I don't mention this enough, but if there's anybody that wins a race and would like to be interviewed, you can join the interview standby section in the Discord. And it's only if you win the race. So if you win the race, you're allowed an interview in the in-between times of starts. I will send also another invite link to the Discord server if there's anybody new that is watching. Here's Bloxy Boy. Haven't seen this Volvo Junior driver. That's a dark looking scheme. Got the 666, the evil Volvo Junior logo. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that hand is. He got a very scary clock on the bumper. That's a nice one. Next week we will have we will have a Halloween scheme event. Due to popular demand, I added it, as I said I would. If it got a certain amount of upvotes, which it did, it was added. We'll have that next week. And I'm pretty sure that this is going to be entered. Even if that is just his normal scheme. Still looks great. Still looks pretty good. DJI Slop, his teammate. Missing 2 drivers. We have both Skodas, both Pigments, both Napa, and both Volvo Junior. So we're missing a full team. Which team are we missing? United Autosports, formerly known as Grubhub. We're missing both of those drivers. Just waiting on them. 45-second countdown initiated. Well, you guys, if you're United Autosports and you're listening to this, you got 38 seconds before this race starts. I just saw one driver join in. That's Isvi. That is a Cup Series driver. That is not. That is. Here's UPNC. I think that's United. There's Nat. That I know is a United Autosports driver. Make sure to get in your cars, guys. 15 seconds before we get going. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag. We're racing at Winter Wonderland, and we have a wreck at the start. That's Skoda that got into maybe a Pigment racer. Napa currently holds the top 2 spots. Teammates working together. Volvo Junior also pushing them. They get pushed into the wall. And now it's United Autosports in the lead with Uni trying to break the draft from PM Raptor. There he goes to the left side. He's going to get slowed as he gets into the wall. Pretty spread out field right now. I think we have all 10 drivers. Oh, no, only 9. So we are missing United Autosports. I don't know where Nat went. Nat should be here. Nat was an Autosports driver, but left the server. Napa 1-2. Going to get pushed by Pigment. They're trying to threaten the Napa drivers with the lead. Way to the left side goes the 66. Napa drivers now locked together. They're going to push each other right past the Pigments. Now into the lead. Hold on, we got a really late starter. Who is that? The very start. Mustafar in the 9. There is no 9 base. That should be an Autosports driver. Yes, it is. That may be too little too late, however. Oh, we had a wreck apparently. Sorry, I'm missing that. Dude, pull the Fox Sports. Now we've lost one of the Napa drivers. Can he hold off the lead by himself? Dale Earnhardt Sr., the 31. He's got no teammate. Now we approach the halfway point in Duos 2A. 4-car breakaway for the lead. Skoda in first, Autosport driver in second, and Scully in the 66 in third for Pigment. Durag is caught back, and there's his teammate. They going to rocket themselves back to the front? I think so. Great bump drafting by those two. And very much like their Cup Series counterpart. Again, this was originally taken over by Rago, which was Napa. It's currently owned by Kaz, a.k.a. Roblox Gamer. Was driven in the Junior Series before. Drives in the Cup Series now, but he does own a team, which is affiliated with Rago Racing. We always see Rago drivers work together whenever they can. Looks like it's going to be the same thing this season for Napa. Mustafar trying to get to the front. I don't think he has enough time. He's going to need a lot of luck to go his way. Field, 4 wide for third. Scully trying to block the two drivers' runs, was unable to. Skoda, Awakened, takes the lead. With a license plate number on the back of that car. That's a nice addition. Field pretty spread out besides really the top 5. Everybody else is way far back. Here we go. Drivers not slowing down is old Caden and Scully. They're going to try and drive away from everybody before they get to the end. They actually, it's going to be close. It's going to be very, very close. They're going to get there at the very end. I see drivers walling each other back there. Side by side, Caden and Scully. I don't think it's going to be close. They're going to get there. They're going to get there. It's going to be at the last second, however. Side by side for the lead. Here comes Autosports. Skoda pushes his teammate. Napa takes the lead. Photo finish. It's going to Kane Durag. Very close finish, but it goes to Durag. Second, UPNC. Third, VD. Fourth, Earnhardt. Fifth, Old Caden. Sixth, Bloxy. Seventh, TGI Slop. Eighth, Scully. And ninth, PM Raptor. Was incredibly close. But Napa, after leading most of that race, is going to get their second win of the day as they sweep the duos races in their bracket. Mind you, that's not how you pronounce Skoda. Hey, where I'm from, in Georgia, that's how you pronounce Skoda. That may not be how you pronounce Skoda, but that's how I pronounce Skoda. I know, Voki is probably internally dying after me saying that, but I mean, I could say like Skoda, but no, it's just it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. If I feel like it would be pronounced Skoda here. Other places it wouldn't be said like that. I could see again, I know it's supposed to be Skoda. But no, I say it's Skoda. That's how it would be said here. All right, last duos race for the Junior Series. All right. Underwater tube map. It's underwater tube map. No, it's saltwater speedway. I totally didn't cheat and take up the track list name. Thanks, I appreciate the support. This is a new driver. His username is IDK. That's funny. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I'm literally gonna call him I'm gonna call him IDK because I'm not GYHBVCD. That doesn't spell anything. So you shall. I don't know. He shall be known as IDK. And our Poly, AFK Roach, VQ60, Zeddy. I haven't seen Zeddy race today. Nice to see him back. Jinty Minty in the 21, along with his teammate Jay, both for Verizon drivers. Mercedes with driving the 41, Hockey Foot. And the last Stellar Smirnoff driver. This should be 10. Should be ready to go. Have all 10 drivers waiting for the official start. 15 seconds. There we go. So we get through with the last duos race of the day. Mighty, do you think we are cooking? I don't know what your Twitch name is compared to your actual like Roblox name. So who is we? Green flag, Saltwater Speedway, aka the underwater tube map. 5 wide, yes it is for the lead for just a split second. Napa. Napa seems very strong. If I had to actually point out a team that's done the best today, it would probably be Napa. Napa has been extremely strong so far. Ooh, magnet glitch with the pair of society drivers. Now, I don't know if it's still here, but do we still have the rocks? Did they remove the rocks, or did they still have the rocks? I also hope they kept the rocks. That was the most unexpected thing in the during last season's finale. It was a bug. So it was a bug. How did the rocks become? How was that a bug? Oh, we got a wreck. No wreck. They all save it. That was a funny wreck. That was a funny bug, if that was actually the case. Because that actually felt like a feature with the rocks. And it literally felt like a feature. Maybe it was, and they just didn't add it to the game. Three wide. Oh, Verizon almost gets turned by Zeddy. Zeddy driving. So much contact. I don't know how they haven't wrecked yet. And now, you guys know Zeddy always drove for Stellar Smirnoff. However, Zeddy is now part of Microsoft, aka Xfinity. That's why he's not running the wrong base scheme. He's just moved from Stellar Smirnoff to Microsoft. Everybody under a blanket. 5 wide, 6 wide for the lead. Verizon holds the top spot. Really, nobody holds the top spot. They're still all on top of each other. That it would be. Still 4 wide, 3 wide for the lead. Looks like AFK Roach gets a big push from Verizon, number 21 of Jay. They clear the field for the moment. IDK looking for the lead. No luck. Doesn't have any help from any of the runs behind him either. We got a big lag spike. Well, now we're back. VQ60. Stellar Smirnoff in the lead. Ooh, push gone, Ron. They save it. Verizon still holds the lead. Chinty Minty. Now Hawk takes the lead. Ooh, big runs from behind. Still haven't wrecked. That's surprising. That was probably a jinx right there. Yes, it was. 2 drivers up and over. They collect the third. And almost a fourth. Now we have a 5-car breakaway for the lead. Two Verizons, 1 Stellar, 1 Mercedes, and 1 Society. And a Microsoft trying to close in. VQ60 with the lead. About 75% of the way through this map. Any early predictions? Who do you think is going to win the last duos race of the day? Jump, dude. So one of the Verizon drivers, I'm actually gonna go with you. Yeah, I'm not gonna choose somebody else. I also think it's gonna be one of the Verizon drivers, whether it's Lambe or Minty. I don't know, but one of them I think is going to get the win here. Getting closer to the end, 4-car train that gets disrupted. So the Verizon drivers stay hooked together. IDK takes the lead for Mercedes. Here comes Minty to the right side, 3 wide for the lead, approaching the end. 4 wide, 5 wide for the lead. The end is getting near. Society with NR Poly takes the lead. Haven't seen much of him today. Ginty finds the hole, goes to the left side, takes the lead, gets a push. Second on back is making huge contact. IDK clips a driver. He's going to wreck into other drivers. Verizon's in the lead. Now it's Zediverb for Microsoft. Microsoft gets their first win on the season. Lambe for Verizon comes up just short in second. AFK Roach third. Fourth is SBTC. Fifth is IDK, who may be getting a penalty after that. It was a time and tie for second, though second was scored with Lambe. It really doesn't matter for second or third since they give the same amount of points today. Microsoft, first win of the day and the season with Zediverb. We shall end out the Junior Series preseason race day at Auto Club. Rip to Auto Club. Still on. It didn't deserve to be destroyed. It's based off of a real life track that is now pretty much destroyed. Oh yeah, this is a scheme. This is not a legal scheme. No. This is. That was something. Here come all the drivers. And why they get sorted, we're going to take our last commercial break of the Junior Series race day. Don't go anywhere. Final race, solos number 3 coming up. And then you still got some that don't get the ad. So for those of the lucky few that didn't get an ad, you're going to stick with us. We get all the drivers here. What is Arnie doing up here? You know what? I'm really surprised. We haven't seen a blocky car yet. This is the first time I've actually seen one of them like spawned in during a BSBL event. I heard they're pretty similar, but I don't know. I heard they're similar. They don't really drive too different. They just look really silly. It very well might be. All right, everybody. You've heard of V-Draft, but have you ever heard of U-Draft? This is Q Prophecy. New driver to the Junior Series. Welcome. Driving the 1 car for Volvo Junior. Got a watch. I don't know. I like no time. Oh, it's a. It does kind of give those vibes. It's a little too gold to be David Reagan's. David Reagan's was more like an orange yellow. He's got the Sony watch. That's a nice addition because there's actually the Sony that is one of the sponsors of Volvo Junior. So that's a nice addition with the Sony watch. 15 seconds. We have everybody. Here we go. Last race of the Junior Series for preseason until we start the real thing next week on Saturday. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag, solos number 3. And we're off. And Prophecy is purposefully waiting. Didn't want to start early. Now, I am expecting this race to be relatively calm. I don't think we're going to have a lot of chaos as they bump each other. And more drivers get in a wall. Okay, maybe they are going to go a little crazy this race. It's the last one. Yeah, I should have just not said anything. Yep, there's more contact. Zeddy, our previous race winner. Oh, drives back onto the track into Minty. Good save. And we have a late starter. Actually, no, we don't. That's just Arnie in the car. My bad. Oh my gosh. Multiple drivers involved. One on his roof. That was Mustafar. And looks like VQ60 was also shoved off way into the left side wall. Polly into the wall. Gets into Skoda's number 86. Wow, these guys are actually driving a little aggressive. This is a very This is true. A big brake check from the number 6. That's a Mercedes. I don't know if it's G-Man or IDK. Here's the cheap V-Draft knockoff. Prophecy. Currently the caboose. We need a W draft. It should be W draft. I don't know why they got V and U. Verizon. Minty holds the top spot, trying to fend off Autosport and Mercedes. Brake check from the Mercedes. Minty still holding on to the lead. Good defense. Doesn't pull a block, but gets a bigger push from the Pigment of the 45. Minty doing a very good job holding off the field. Oh, Polly into the wall, causes a wreck. Big airtime from the 6. And he is barrel rolling in the bumpy asphalt. That was a big wreck as we pass the halfway point. I'd say the top performers today have definitely been Verizon and Napa. They have impressed the most. Do you agree, Jump Dude, or have you seen another team that has risen to the occasion? Five wide for the lead. 4 or 5 wide for second. Drivers all on top of each other practically. We only have about 20% of this race left. The last time these drivers, as Jump Dude said, get the practice before the main event happens next week and the official season starts, where there's going to be so much more points on the line than there is today. Ooh, 3 drivers into the bumpy asphalt they go. And our Polly into the lead in his 3rd Junior Series season, driving for society. Minty with a run. He's dominated most of this race. Can he hold off them just a little bit longer to get the dub? The first win for Verizon. Side by side with him in Autosport. We're approaching the end. We're going to stick on Minty here. He needs to get in that draft now, I think. Oh, big contact for the leaders. Autosport puts 2 drivers into the wall. Big runs coming from behind. Minty gets into the wall. Chaos behind him. Who's in the lead? It's Raptor. Now it's Zeddy. Is it going to be Autosport as Raptor wrecks before he even gets to the line? But it's Autosports with Mustafar getting the last win of the race day. Zeddy almost goes back-to-back. He's going to get second, third Prophecy, fourth G-Man. And Bucket gets the last points pay position for preseason points format in fifth. Came to a dead stop. And that will do it for the Junior Series preseason race day. Recap. Pigment won the first race of the day. Mercedes got their first win as a team and solos too. Napa swept their duos A bracket for 1A and 2A. Stellar Smirnoff got a win, duos 1B. Microsoft got their first win after their rebrand from Xfinity to Microsoft. And United Autosport, formerly known as Grubhub, gets the last race win of the day. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks to Nebulon again for sponsoring this preseason race day for both Cup and Junior Series. We have the Cup Series coming up in about a little over 20 minutes from now. I hope you guys tune in and stick around for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. If you haven't yet, follow us. We're almost to 250 followers. Just need 21 more. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. See you guys in about 20 minutes, and see you next week for the official season start of the Junior Series. Take care.